Hi, I'm Cliff DeTemple with Turning Point. I'm going to show you how to level up a SitePro DT05 Theodolite. We have a point in the ground that we need to set on, so we're going to roughly set the tripod over the mark that we can look down. Then we're going to put the Theodolite on top. Before we level it up, we want to go around the tripod to make sure it's securely in the ground on all three legs of the tripod. Go around twice if you're on softer ground. Once we get to this spot, this theodolite here has an optical plummet, so we're going to use that. You may have a laser on some, but this one has an optical plummet. So what we're going to do is sight through the optical plummet to our point on the ground. And when I'm looking at it, I'm about 1 inch off target. So how I'm going to do this to level it up is I'm going to use the tangent screws on the tribrac here to get it on the point. This is one way to level up the theodolite. So while sighting through, I'm going to use these and sight my target on the ground. Okay. Once I get that exactly on, I'm now going to level up my tripod legs using the bubble here. So the bubble that's on the instrument, I'm now going to use the legs to re-level up the instrument. When I come and look through the optical plummet again, I should be really close, if not on. So I'm still on. So now this instrument is leveled up over that instrument. Now we're going to turn on the instrument. Press the on button. And what we do is, in some instruments, we do need to break the plane of the instrument, the circle. So we're going to spin the vertical, and we'll split it horizontal. Not all instruments require that, some do. Now we need to fine level up the instrument. We have a tube level on the top here that we're going to put over 2 of the tangent feet, and we're going to level up. We're going to use a thumb rule. Our thumbs are either going to go in or out as we're working. We'll work these two together. And we're going to level up that tube level. Then we're going to turn it 90 degrees, and we're going to go over one other tangent foot here, and we're just going to move that tangent foot. Okay? Now it's leveled up on those two planes. What I'm going to do is spin it 180 degrees and check it on that side as well. And by spinning it 180 degrees, I'm actually checking the tube if the tube is correct. If the tube was not correct, we level it up on one side. When we spin it 180 degrees, it would be way off. So that tells us that our tube is calibrated, and this one it is. And we've gone around 180 degrees, and it's still level. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to check my optical plumb, and I'm just slightly off. So what I'm going to move there is I'm going to just loosen the 5/8 thread on the bottom of my tribrac here, just slightly, and I'm going to slide the instrument into place. I don't want to rotate it. I'm going to slide up north and south, east and west without rotating. If I rotate it, I'm going to change my level plane. So I'm going to slide it a little bit. I got to move it about 1/8 of an inch. And then I'm going to snug it down. When you're snugging the mount on here, don't put it on too tight, just enough to hold the instrument from sliding. It should not be cranked down. If you crank it down, you could, it's more difficult to level up when you have it cranked down. At this point, I'm going to check my tube level again. I'm going over the tube. I'm giving it a second to settle down. And it's just a hair off. And I'm going to go back 90 degrees. Give it a second to settle down. If you're in sunlight, the sun can pull the bubble a little bit, so you should try to shade the bubble by flipping it around 180 degrees, and it's still level. I'm going to check underneath again. Now I know I'm leveled up, I can start turning my angles. That's how you're going to level up a theodolite over a point. Thank you.